How key is his physicality this week, especially with facing a team that may run it 30, 40 times?
Oh, that's no question. I mean, all of them need to play at a high level. I mean, they're as good O-line as you'll see, and they do it. They're very technically sound, big, strong guys, and then they got a back that's as big as the line. So it's it's a big challenge.
So what's the key to starting to slow that type of attack?
Yeah, you just gotta fit your gaps like you do, and you just gotta be really good at what your technique, and you gotta strain, you gotta outwork them, and you gotta be aggressive when you get to move. You gotta move a little bit and just keep changing surfaces up, and just kind of game plan and make things happen.
Tony Gibson said one of the advantages of running the 3-3 is being able to chop up the front. How big is that going to come into play this week?
Well, I think that's part of our game plan, no question about it, like everywhere. I mean, every week is making sure that you utilize having 3 linebackers and not knowing where they're coming from. That's the beauty of that defense.
As far as wins and losses go, Texas has been a bit inconsistent this year. Is that just a product of how young they are? As a coach, what do you see that they've kind of had a problem with as far as putting a win up in the record?
Well, I think, if you watch them, they've progressed and developed. I know they started off real hot, and then they kind of teetered a little bit, but now they've put together some really good wins and made some adjustments and changes, and it just shows how good of a Coach Strong is by being able to make adjustments in the middle of the year and get him on the right track. I do, you see a young quarterback that's doing a really nice job. He's played quite a few games now, so he's not playing the youth that he did in the early part. Very poised young man.
And then when they are on, like against Baylor, what does make them so dangerous?
Well, they're so big and strong. I mean, they can be very powerful. The quarterback's got a nice touch where he can keep you off balance throwing the ball. And then when you got a big back that can dominate the game, it keeps you really on. It puts the defense on its heels if you let them get going.